Yo, can you hear me now? It's my first I just queued this up. Um it's gonna take a little bit. This is gonna be a long, long reaching post. Not meant for a lot of people, but it's important that I point some things out here. Still working on getting a couple things ready here, guys. Gotta do some editing. There's some stuff I want to talk about, and I can't talk about all of it. What's up, Kamikaze Plague? We are Venom. What's up? Yeah, I got to do some editing here. There's a post I want to talk about, and this dude made it's not a public post, it's only to this dude's friends. So I got to do some editing here. And I'm going to make a point. So what's up, everybody? All 14 of you, what's up, man? So, man, there's a lot. Jesus, man. So the camera's here, but like my screen's here, so I'm looking a lot over here. What's up, Shawn Ali? So you guys hearing about all the horrible, absolute terribleness that happened at New York? I mean, from what I understand, from what some people are making it sound like, it was like the most horrible, terrible convention of all the conventions. It was just awful. WhatNot is ruining everything. I mean, how are we going to survive with WhatNot in the comic sphere? Still having sellers on WhatNot that are ruining everything. I mean, how is this? Oh shit! Hold on. How is this gonna? How are we gonna make it, guys? I mean, I don't get it. So first off, here I need to do something. I'm gonna crack open a bottle of bubbly here because I for one had a fantastic New York Comic Con, and every single person that I know, and I know a lot of people, I'm fairly active in the comic book community. I just wrecked a pen trying to open this bottle of champagne. Like, what am I, 4? It's the first time I've ever opened a bottle of champagne. Apparently so. There we go. Jeez. R.I.P. pen. What up, guys? Been missing you. Yeah, I know. Friendly neighborhood banker, what up? Well, I'm going to celebrate a little bit. It's 10 o'clock at night. I got to tell you, I am so proud of the Comics Elite team, the Merc Publishing team, everybody who made it happen. I'm going to have a drink to all of them and to all the creators who had a fantastic New York Comic Con. It was great. It was awesome, guys. But you know what? We're going to talk about a lot of drama and some fake ass YouTubers who weren't even there. They don't know shit. Man, I got to tell you, man, I was watching some videos and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Saw some Facebook posts today. Like, what are you talking about? You're not even there. You don't even know. Salud. Cheers to everybody. Yeah, somebody did. Retail resellers. I heard it was one reseller and one guy with the VIP badge. That's 2 people, guys. 2 people. Xbox Gamer 3389. 2 people. How many tens of thousands of people were at the show? How many tens of thousands of people were at the show? Oh man. Salute. That's good. All right. One sec here, guys. So Do a little more editing real quick. I'm gonna throw some stuff up here. Mhm. Yeah, I just man, there's a lot of people out there. There's this one dude, man. What's his name? Thoro. Keep it Thoro. I'm enjoying his content. I'm enjoying his content. I really am. He's I think he goes a little overboard sometimes, but you can't deny his passion. I mean, you got to respect anybody who's passionate about the hobby, right? I'm almost done to show you guys some stuff. One of those CE Yetis. Well, my sister made it for me. My wife has a Wonder Woman one. It was made by my sister. It's like laser engraved. These are my wedding gift from my sister. It's super cool. It's laser engraved. It's not a sticker. And I got the Hulk, and she made my wife a Wonder Woman one. So she bootlegged the shit out of that thing. All right, I might be able to just show this. Hold on, sorry, man. Yeah, just saying. Part 3. Let's just look, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Here we go. Okay. All right, so let's just do something. That Drew douchebag, yeah, man, he was terrible. Sorry. Hey, I'm drinking bubbly. This is to the hard work you and your team did, Drew, out there kicking ass at the booth. So let's look at some stuff, man. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm doing that shit that I hate all the YouTubers do is they just ramble on and don't actually talk about anything. I feel you. I feel you. So let's do this, man. Let's just pull up my Facebook. Let me see here. It's almost like I know how to present, share screen. It's almost like I remember how to do this. It's been a hot minute. Here we go. Hey, look, it's my Facebook, everybody. This is my Facebook. As soon as I logged on this a little bit ago, look, what's the first thing I see? Oh, look, here's an artist, Sora Sung, having a great time at New York Comic Con. I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Round 3, I didn't get to see everybody I wanted. I'm bummed because it was my last show of the year. I told Brett a better time to go to shows. Anyway, here's my last picks in New York. Look, oh my goodness, it's an artist. Had a great time. She got to meet all these people, all these fans. She had a great time at New York Comic Con. That dude was at my booth cosplaying. That's her exclusive she did for Comics Elite. She's doing remarks. That's another Comics Elite exclusives there. She's meeting more fans. That's a editor in chief of Merc Publishing. There's some other people. Look at that. Look at all these. And it goes on and on. Man, she had a great time. She had a great time in New York. Here's an ad. Oh, look, there's Drew right there. He had a great time. I know I'm doing it live, right? Man, he had a great time. What else happened in New York? Here's another artist. Sajad saw it. NYCC was great this year. It was a different show for me with all the exclusives on WhatNot and retailers. So it was different for him. Got to see some more faces, meet some new ones, got to chat with the Conflam. Super blessed and grateful for getting to do this. I mean, awesome. He had a great time. That's cool. What else we got here? There's another dude I know. Born of Blood covers were selling. Bill McKay from the con had a good time. Oh, there's another guy, Jeff Wordelick. This is at Comics Elite's booth. This guy had a great time. Where's the drama? I thought people had a terrible time. Rob Michaels got to, oh my God, clean up a Herb Trimp sketch. That is amazing. Good for you, Murat. What else? Jesse James is doing stuff. Spencer from Comic Kingdom Creative. He's still in New York hanging out with his wife after the convention. He got to bring his wife to the con. It was so awesome getting to see them. They had a great time. Where's the drama? I don't there's supposed to be tons of drama. I don't get it. Ash May has an artwork. Oh, look, here's one of my employees, Cassie. She had a great time at the show with New Girl. They got to walk around New York, do cool stuff, eat some tacos and shit, see tall shit, doing shit. I mean, where's the terribleness? Oh, look, they got to see Peach. Where's the terribleness? How come where's the fights? Look, she's not hiding under her desk. Man, they got to see Peach. That's pretty cool. Walk around and cosplay just as weirdos. Some Goosebumps guy. Got to meet that amazing artist. She was super cool, doing some variants. But yeah, look at this. So where's all the drama? I don't understand. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see what YouTube has to say. Oh, look. Um, he's got exclusive drama, NYCC drama. These guys are screaming. I was watching them a little bit. They're pissed about exclusives. Whatnot sellers exposed again. Peach Momoko. We should listen to Sticky Goose here, see what this guy has to say. Billy, Whatnot. Whatnot leeches ruin uh, for Comic Con. Leeches ruin New York Comic. New York Comic Con is ruined, guys. Ruined. The whole convention's ruined. Very Gary's talking about loading. Yeah, it sucked. It was absolutely terrible. Loading was terrible. Some cosplay. But look at all the YouTubers. What the hell is this? Some chick living. Okay. Clickbait worked on me. Um, New York Comic Con hunting for all the exclusives. Okay, that's a fun one. Cosplay. NYCC update. Momoko. There's this thorough dude I was talking about. Right? I'm sure he's talking about Momoko, how terrible it is. Mark Brooks started a fight at the con. Shane Davis talking about how terrible it was. So look at the difference. What's the difference? Like YouTube, everything, the world's ending. New York Comic Con was a disaster. It was horrible, right? I go to my Facebook feed and look, it's not bad at all. I'm curious to see what this dude has to say. Let me see if I can listen to this. Hold on a second here. Where's my feedback? He wasn't even there. I love it. He wasn't even there. Okay. Hey, that's all right. You weren't even there, bro. But I'm sure you heard something about it. Okay. Let's go. Okay, Matt. Let's see what Matt and his son have to say about it. Oh, that sucks, man. I saw tons of people having a great time. I mean, thousands of people having a great time. But hey, it sounds like Matt and his son didn't have a good time. Let's find out why. I need to watch that video. You can't hear nothing? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't uh if I play it too loud on here, you probably won't be able to hear it through my speaker. Yeah, I kind of suck about getting see this is why I don't do YouTube videos. um yeah, I can turn it up. Here, let me try this. So anyway, yeah, tell me if you can hear. I'm gonna turn it up. Hope it's not too much feedback. He's showing Peach comments. Can you guys hear it now? Let me know if you can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Somebody comment. Let me know if I'm just being an idiot. I know who let this guy in here. You still can't hear it? Jesus, man. I don't know what to do. I got it super loud on my home speakers. Well, damn it. Hey, Drew. Just watching the Skip and MS. Yeah, man. I saw so many videos, man. I just couldn't. I'm Rick James, bitch. I couldn't stop, man. I was watching some of these and I got so mad, so mad. I wonder if I could play. I can't play this through StreamYard. I literally just have it on my speakers here, really loud. Here, let me try this. Let me try this. Let's try it again. She signed up to 10 books. Yeah, I'm calling Drew. That's funny. Is this better? I got it literally right next to my speaker. Again, I'm probably an idiot. I am clearly am an idiot and don't know how to use YouTube. I should stick to selling comics. Let me know if you can hear it, guys. Did you share the audio when you shared the screen? Oh man, what asking me these tough questions? Well, yeah, I'm calling it tech support. Colin is saving me. So I go present, and I can share my screen. Cash shop staring. Let me try again. Present, share screen. Oh, share system audio. Ooh, look at that! I clicked the button. Okay, 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 okay. Be careful sharing screen audio if you have a guest; they'll hear themselves. Fucking got it. All right, here, let's try this again. All right, let me know if you can hear this guy. By the way, since we're watching this guy's video, who is it? Go follow Sticky Goose. Go follow Sticky Goose. Here, now see if you can hear it now.
Is going, and then I think she was charging for remarks. A remark is like a little sketch of some sort, like an example of like she draws like Wolverine's head or something on a book for you. Well, the videos that I'm seeing, this line was wrapped around the whole artist's alley. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, it was a huge line. Okay, awesome. I figured it out, Drew.
And apparently, this line was so large that it was already a large line before the doors even opened at 10 a.m. Now, how could there have already been that large of a line before 10 a.m.? Well,
I'll tell you how there's a large line before 10 a.m. because stores send their employees to go get in line. Duh. I do it. I totally do it. 100 million percent. Yep. Yes, I do. Everybody does it. Now, San Diego, God, that's all I can think of. San Diego, maybe a couple other ones. They have a very strict rule. If you have an exhibitor's badge, you can't even get in line. No exhibitors for the first hour of the show. San Diego does that, and there's a couple other shows that do that. No exhibitor badges for the first hour of the show. There's been Comic Cons out there where I have bought extra badges. I've bought extra badges just to have regular human badges, not fancy exhibitor badges, just normal human badges. People that have to wait in line and shit, right? I've bought those just so I can give them to my people so they can go get in line. So, yes, there are cons that do that. There are cons that allow exhibitors in line. There are cons that do not allow exhibitors in line. New York apparently was not one of them.
them WhatNot boys got in there again.
But it's not just them WhatNot boys, okay? It's not just what I've been doing it for before WhatNot existed. I was doing that, getting in line first. I would pay mega money to other vendors to get an exhibitor's badge so I could get in there and get my book signed before everybody else. It's just true. It's just true. Yeah, you know what, Patricia, you'll see why it's not as crazy as everybody's making out to be.
So WhatNot shows preferential treatment to certain sellers. We
Okay, Let's let him finish.
Know this. This is an accepted thing. It's not like eBay where there's no preferential treatment to anybody. Like a little schmuck like me is just as big as the biggest comic book dealer there is on eBay. Well,
okay. So let's talk about that. Yes and no. Yes and no. Here, let me show you something real quick. I got it right here. I always have it up. Hey, look, it's my WhatNot account. Boy, you guys are getting all the good scoop today. Comics Elite. Here we go. Okay. We have 9,000 followers. We've sold 43,000 items, 4.96 rating, 1-day average ship time, 4,000 reviews. We got some clips and shit here. There's some other weird clips. I don't know why they're doing that stuff. There's most recent reviews, 555. Here's our past shows. Did a recap today. New York Comic Con day 4, day 3, day 2, and other shit. Day 2 preview, New York Comic Con. Getting ready for New York Comic Con. We blew the hell up out of New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con was probably, we set a record for how much we made on WhatNot for New York Comic Con. We did not have a single featured show. We did not have one show on the WhatNot stage, not a single show on the WhatNot stage. We didn't have any promoted posts. We didn't have any WhatNot exclusives. We had nothing. All of our success from WhatNot came from us working our asses off and selling comics on WhatNot, offering great, everything starting at $1. Everything started at $1. We got as much stuff as we possibly could. That's how we had success on WhatNot. So, does WhatNot offer preferential treatment? Yes, they do. They absolutely offer preferential treatment to some people. Not everybody. Not every WhatNot seller gets preferential treatment. Now, WhatNot as a company had nothing to do. Yeah, you got to hustle, man. It's business. Business is business. You're going to hear me say that a bunch tonight. WhatNot had nothing to do with people getting in line. Nothing. I promise you. WhatNot as a company, their employees do not go to these lines. They did not go to Peach's line. They didn't go to anybody's line and say, hey, let my people in, right? Let my people in there early. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. WhatNot sellers, they may get an exhibitor badge from WhatNot. They may get an exhibitor's badge if they're part of WhatNot. Then those sellers can run around and do whatever they want, just like Comics Elite employees or any retailer. There are hundreds of retailers in that convention. Any of those retailers can run around. It's not just WhatNot people. I'm just not WhatNot. It's every single retailer. I'm sorry, I need to change that. It's every single exhibitor. Every single exhibitor, their employees can go around and do whatever they want to. So stop shitting all over specifically WhatNot stuff. Guys, I'm not in love with WhatNot. Okay, let me correct that. We do very well on WhatNot. We've built a very lucrative business selling comics on WhatNot. But I already had a lucrative business selling comics on Facebook. If WhatNot disappeared tomorrow, Comics Elite would still function with our Facebook business and our website and our brick and mortar store. We'd be just fine. So we're not relying upon WhatNot, but what they offer the comic community is awesome. I'm a fan of the platform. I'm a fan of the functionality they offer to sellers. I'm a fan of the protection that they offer. I'm a fan of WhatNot. Let me be very clear about that. And I don't like when people who don't know what they're talking about just is attacking a company. They're attacking a company. They're attacking WhatNot as a whole. Guys, it's individual people, right? It's individual people. Okay, let me get back to this dude.
Well, with WhatNot, they show preferential treatment and they give badges, dealer badges. So however these people get these badges, they are in this line before normal Joes like me, and I'm assuming you.
Yes, they are. Nope. We weren't called out on it. Not at all. I'm not defensive. I'm just I'm calling things truth, Patricia. I'm saying what's true.
Can even get in the line. So imagine you getting there. You're the biggest Peach Momoko fan there is,
Okay.
and the line is wrapped around the whole freaking convention center.
Yeah. That's how lines go, bro. That's how things work. If you're a popular artist, they're going to have a huge line, a huge line. I've waited hours in line, and I've had exhibitors badges. I've waited hours in line with normal human badges. It's how it goes, and it's not because I guarantee he's going to blame Whatnot people. Watch.
You'd be devastated, right? Well, apparently these people were bringing short boxes full of books, short boxes,
Probably,
plopping them down in front of Peach and saying, I need 100 signatures and I need 100 remarks.
probably.
She's completely overwhelmed.
Okay, so if the line handler allowed that to happen, shame on the line handler, right? That's the line handler's responsibility. If it was at her booth, that's whoever was repping her, that's their responsibility to stop that. If she's allowing 10 signatures for free, they should say, get your 10 and then go to the back of the line. Scotty Young does that. We walk up to his booth. We've had long boxes of stuff for Scotty Young. Long boxes, plural, right? Scotty tells us, hey, I'm doing 10 at a time, but I have no problem with you getting back in line again, and I'll sign another 10 for free. We've offered him, dude, I will give you $10 a signature if you sign this whole box. And he said, nope, I would much rather you just get back in line time and time and time again. And we've done that many times. That's how he preferred us to handle a massive amount of signatures. I've also seen guys standing at a Jim Shooter's table with long boxes of comics. And then every time he got a lull, every time there was a break in his line, they put 10 or 20 in front of him. He would sign them and they would put them away. It's all up to that creator and those handlers. So don't blame Whatnot. Don't blame exhibitors. Don't blame flippers. Don't blame sellers. Blame the person running that line. That's whose fault it was.
One, this is her first New York Comic Con, by the way. Two, she's not charging these people for the signatures. She's doing this.
She's not charging them for 10, from what I understand.
In a way that is, she wants the fans. She wants her fans to get her signature. She wants to connect with them.
Well, maybe her husband was her handler. This is why people get agents. You know what I'm saying? And Peach, or husband, should not have allowed someone with a long box of comics you arrange that stuff in private, right? Craig likes to line dance. I bet you do. I hate line dancing. I suck at it. I just suck at dancing. Anyway, that's her fault. Peach should not have allowed that to happen.
Let me say this right now in this video.
Say it.
Peach Momoko is a class act from top to bottom in this whole shenanigans, and even handles it great at the end, in my opinion. By the
from what I understand, she is fantastic.
way, we'll get to that. So all these Whatnot flippers, all these dealers, and let me say that
Whatnot flippers, Whatnot flippers, Whatnot flippers.
about the dealers. So if you had a booth in New York Comic Con, you obviously have early access.
Yeah.
You send one of your cronies over there to wait in line.
They're employees, not cronies.
And then the line is already out the wazoo, so the normal people can't even get in.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Or can't even get to see her.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. Yes, they can. They absolutely can. You may have to wait a little bit longer, but you absolutely can still get to see her. It wasn't like that's the only time she was signing. She had several signings at her table, at Midtown Comics. If somebody wanted her signature, you could get it. You could get it. There you go. Midtown got strict on her signing on Monday. Good for Midtown. They know what they're doing. They've been here for about a minute or two. Midtown knows how to run a line. They know how to handle comics. Good for those dudes over at Midtown for keeping shit in order. Midtown's booth was ran brilliantly. I walked by it probably 100 times. Trust me, my feet it felt like it. Hundreds of times. The booth was ran fantastically, professionally. It looked great. No one was over there, and there were no crazy lines. If they were managed very, very well. Good for them. Yeah, Jim Lee's line. Jesus, talk about that.
Well, apparently what happens is people start like cutting back in the line or getting back in line, and apparently fights break out.
That's not a thing that always happens. If it happened this one time, it happened this one time. I have never in 7 years of going to conventions and within 4 to 5 years of exhibiting at conventions, heard of a fight breaking out in a line until this one time at Peach's line. And it was one idiot that instigated it.
I don't know if that is true. So this is a similar situation with the C2E2.
So, and again, I take issue with this. Look at his title of this guy's videos. WhatNot sellers exposed again. What are you talking about, dude? They're not, it's not WhatNot sellers that did this. It's the person running the line. Even if the person in the front was a WhatNot seller that had a short box to get signed, Pete should have told him, I'm not going to sign this long box. Just saying.
Acetate cover fiasco where people were getting pushed aside and things like that. Regardless if there was violence or not, people were getting cut in line. People
were getting cut in line. You gotta explain that, bro. You gotta explain that. People were getting cut in line. If an exhibitor has an exhibitor's badge, that grants me the privileges of being an exhibitor. That means early access. I paid 5 figures for my booths at New York Comic Con. I paid 5 figures for that space. That also affords me the privilege of getting in early. I get to stay late. And if I choose to go send my employees to get in line early to get first visit signatures, then you're damn right I'm going to take advantage of that. 100,000%.
Were being pushed back farther in the line because people were getting back in the line.
No, I don't believe that at all. They weren't people that were in line, they got their signatures, and they got out of the line and they just cut in front of everybody else. I don't believe that at all. And if it is true, even if it is true, it's the line handler's fault.
To get more signatures for free, it got to the point where there was so much negativity, so much pushing and shoving, so much trying to get back to the front of the line. Peach just says, she just calls it. She calls it. And I believe this was on Friday. It was early on in the convention. So this is like a 4-day thing, Thursday through.
No, man. It was like, I believe it was Saturday. And then it wasn't, again, I'm hearing this secondhand like everybody else. But the secondhand people I'm hearing it from, I kind of rely on them. Anyway, so the secondhand people I'm hearing it from was basically there was a dude with a VIP badge, and the VIP people, you pay more for a VIP badge to get special privileges, to get front of the line privileges, right? Just like exhibitors pay more for exhibitor badges. See where I'm going with this, right? So the VIP dude got pissed because there was an exhibitor in front of him that had a whole bunch of comics to get signed. And this dude got super pissed. The VIP guy did and started a fight. That's 2 people. 2 people out of the tens of thousands of people in attendance at New York Comic Con. That's 2 people that caused drama and got in a fight. 2 people. You don't know if it had anything to do with WhatNot, so why are you talking about WhatNot? You have no idea if that dude was a reseller, so why are you trying to blame resellers? 2 people. And go to YouTube, and it looks like New York Comic Con was destroyed. It's ruined again. WhatNot. Blame people. Come on, man.
Through Sunday, I believe. She just calls it. She says, I'm not doing this. I'm gone.
She was gone on Sunday, yes.
I don't blame her. And I have so much respect for her because it was such a travesty of how real fans
real fans, right? Real fans. If I send my employees over to get signatures, I'm not a real fan. Patricia, I didn't put it all on her. Whoever's running the line, it's their fault. She does need to take some responsibility for managing her own line if it was at her booth. She's been to enough cons now. She knows how to do it. And it's not she's not responsible for the action of others. The two people that started a fight or got in a fight, shame on them. 100,000% shame on them. Absolutely. And it's about real fans. Come on, man. If I send my people over to get signatures, doesn't mean I'm not a real fan. They probably have their own personal books in there. I guarantee they have their own personal books in there. They have books for our customers that want books to get signed. They have books for us to sell later on WhatNot. They have books for us to sell later on Facebook. They have books for us to sell later in the store for other real fans who want to get signatures from her. Come on.
wanted something, wanted to meet their idol, their favorite artist, and then she was giving this away for free. She just says, "Screw it, I'm gone."
Okay, good for her.
This is a microcosm of what's happening to the comic book community, and we
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not a microcosm of what's happening to the entire comic book community. Man, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Oh, man.
have to stop it now. We have
Stop it. Stop it. Get the pitchforks and torches. Stop it.
to
You need to stop your videos.
be better. And
Yes, you need to be better. I'm sorry. I'm getting mad at this dude. You need to be better, dude. Come on, man. Let's do a video together. I know I'm yelling at you, whoever you are. Sticky Goose. Invite me on. I'll invite you on. We'll argue or some shit. I don't know. We need to talk about this, man. This isn't a thing. We're both bald. We'll do a bald video together.
I kind of look back and I reflect, and it's
Patricia, I just said it's not all on her. It's not 100% on her. 100%. And if that stuff is so I'll address Patricia real quick. Hold on a second. Look at this. So, okay. No one works harder than that girl. You don't know that. You don't know that. There's a lot of people that work their ass off in this community. 100% not on her. I never said it was on her. I would have done what Peach would have done. Awesome. No one works harder than her. You don't know that. This stuff has jaded me so much on the comic industry. The entire industry. The entire industry. So that dude that's a brand new artist and he's just getting started and he's worked his ass off and he's got some prints. He's made his own comic. He spent years of his own time drawing his comic, and he has a booth over in the corner, and it's his first convention, and he's super excited to get out there and show his comic to the comic industry. He's part of the industry. You're jaded towards that guy because two douchebags got in a fight. Two douchebags got in a fight, Patricia, and that turns you off to the whole community. Patricia, you're smarter than that. Come on, Patricia. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype, Patricia. It's not all, it's not terrible at all. It's not. The industry is not this terrible place. It's not, Patricia.
like, am I part of the problem? I'm the guy that's spending $1,500.
You're part of the problem because you're spreading this bullshit online, sir, for 1,376 views.
On a comic book. I am that guy. Am I part of the problem?
Yeah, I just said you are.
I don't know, because
I just answered you. You are. You are. Yes, you are.
we're pricing people out.
No, we're not. Nope. Comics Elite, for example, we started everything at $1. Pay what you want. Pay what you want.
Of getting of true fans.
True fans, stop saying that. Who are you? Who are you to judge what a true fan is?
Fans getting what they want And this is only hurting. This is hurting the true fans.
You saying true fans is hurting my face.
So the fan of Peach Momoko who couldn't afford to get to the Comic-Con.
If they couldn't afford to get to the Comic-Con, they wouldn't have been at the Comic-Con. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm just you want to hear a true reaction? This is a true reaction video. Okay, it's 11 at night. I probably should be in bed.
She or that person is.
If somebody knows this guy, reach out to him. Like, I would love to talk with this guy. I know I'm just clowning on him right now, and some of it's in good fun.
Screwed because not only could they not afford to get there and see her, now they have to pay extra $200 for a signature, $250 for a remark book because of the flippers quarantining the market, basically creating artificial scare.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? True fans not reseller. Yeah, that's bullshit, Mr. Velocity.
Scarcity again, where they got so many of these books signed. I mean, it's like they corner the market. It's
okay. There's a lot to unpack here. So Peach was signing the entire 4-day convention. The chances of a few resellers, flippers, whatnotters, whatever you choose to call them, the chances of them getting so many books signed and blocking everybody else out, so no true fan can get a signature, and now they're going to raise the price super high. Come on, man. What kind of, was this an episode of What If? What if Comic-Cons were like this guy thought they were? Come on, man. Now let's address the other thing, cornering the market. If somebody can do that, if somebody is business savvy enough to get all the Momoko signatures, so you have to pay $500 to them to get a Momoko signature, good for them. They are an amazing business person. They're an amazing business person. Amazing. Amazon has the market cornered on super fast delivery and cheap prices. Good for them. Right? Man, brilliant if you can do that. It's just not happening. It's not happening. But man, that'd be incredible.
Is everybody a reseller now? Like, is every
No, there were tens and tens and tens of thousands of people just at New York Comic Con that were not resellers.
everybody a flipper? Is everybody that's in this
No.
hobby and in this community just looking at this for financial?
Is everybody a YouTuber in this community now? Does everybody have an opinion? Does everybody have some trade? Look at I got my displays back here too. I mean, I don't know if I have as many cool books as he does, and his little rubber comic skins and stuff. And I got that statue and that Thanos. So those are in my other office. I think I have most of those trades. I don't know what that weird shirt is he's wearing, but is everybody a YouTuber? Does everybody have a fancy display? Jeez.
Gain. I don't know. I don't really know the answer to that. I mean, obviously, when you
I'd answered you.
buy something that's very expensive, if you buy that Walking Dead #1 and it's
Why would you buy that anymore? That book's dead.
CGC 9.6, you have certain expectations that book
Expect to lose some money
that you paid $1,500 for is going to hold its value.
No, it's not. That book's dead.
And then if you ever wanted to resell that, it would you would hope that it would hold its value or make
that 4.0181 you got behind you has way more potential. Same with your FF and your New Mutants 89. Those all got way more potential than why would you choose Walking Dead as an example? You have all kinds of great keys behind you and he chooses The Walking Dead.
Make more money in the future. Everybody thinks that. Everybody wants that. Everybody, if you're in,
that's not true, man. Not everybody. I know tons of people that buy comics because they're true fans. See what I did there? They're true fans of the comic. So what you're saying right now is, my man, Mr. Sticky Goose, Mr. Goose, is everybody's a flipper and they're ruining the industry. But you just said everybody who buys The Walking Dead expects it to go up in value, that makes them a flipper. Are there no true fans anymore that collect keys?
This at all at that kind of level, you've got that in your head. However,
I can't with this dude anymore. Hey, Mr. Goose. Nice talking to you, bro. Love the haircut. I'm not trying to be a dick, man. I was just reacting to your video. I'm sure you have some great videos out there, man. Comic Cons are not about comic books at all anymore. I would love to watch that video because I probably agree with you on that. Anyway, so that's that, dude. These guys were going at it. This guy's hooting and hollering about acetates and foils. Here's Billy's video.
Hey guys, don't say I didn't warn you.
You didn't warn me. I said it. Oh man, hold on. Everybody message Billy. Should I text him? Everybody message Billy. I'm watching this video.
So there's some news reports. I got some messages from some sickos, and I saw something on Bleeding Cool, and I saw another video about it. The same old stuff is happening again.
All right, so Billy's super cool. Consider him a friend. Love Billy. The last time I played a video of Billy's, oh man, the world ended. I'm sure he's at home right now in Arizona, blowing up. Where's my? Oh, let me take Patricia's comment off. Sorry, I'm I'm brand new to YouTube. It's my first video ever. Where's my phone? I should find my phone. Billy, message me on Facebook if you're up. Hold on, I'm going to my Facebook.
Again with resellers and whatnot, people. What they're doing is they're getting. I told you guys this was going to ruin Comic Cons.
Ruin Comic Cons. Oh man, I'm gonna disagree with him. Ruin Comic Cons. Okay, let's see if Comic Cons are ruined. What Comic Cons have I done this year? Have I did? I did man, it feels like I did a bunch. I did less this year than I have in the past. Dallas Fan Expo, C2E2, New York, Chicago Fan Expo, another one that I forgot. I did a bunch of cons this year. Not as many as before.
I told you it was going to ruin Comic Cons, and there should be some sort of rule against whatnot sellers at Comic Con.
How are you going to do that? All right.
But because they have so much damn money, they're going to be all over the place all the time, and I don't think there's anything you can do about it. But
hold on, man. You want to ban whatnot sellers? Then you have to ban every single retailer, every single person that does live sales, everybody, every store that goes and buys comics or gets comics signed and then brings them back to their store to sell them. I mean, how are you gonna do that? Whatnot, guys. Whatnot is just so you don't know, I already showed this for those who haven't seen it. This is my Whatnot profile. I showed this earlier. We sell on Whatnot. I have an entire Whatnot team that works for Comics Elite. They do a fantastic job. We have 9,000 followers. We sold 43,000 items. We have 7,000 reviews, 1 day average shit time, 4.96 rating. This is fantastic. We're doing very well on Whatnot. Very, very well on Whatnot. Fantastic. We did 4 shows. Yeah, there you go, Rex. Good point, man. Wouldn't got a single book for New York without Whatnot. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay. What's his title? Whatnot leeches. Leeches. How about sellers? Whatnot sellers. Ruin New York Comic Con. Okay. I'm gonna be mad about this. Me and Billy are gonna have a fight about this video.
this is a step in a different direction where Comic Cons might start saying, sorry, no reselling, no whatnot.
It's just absurd. It's never going to happen, man. It's never, ever going to happen.
Resellers, sorry, you can't be here. You can't be on the floor. You can't be a
Come on,
you know,
man.
what
Billy, think about what you're saying, bro. Think about your words before you go live. You're very passionate. Guys, very few people are as passionate about the comic book industry as Billy. I love that about Billy. I admire that about Billy. Good for him for his passion. And he's speaking from his heart. He may not, he's probably just speaking too quickly right now, not really had a chance to really formulate his thoughts. That's what I think. But I mean, come on, Billy, man. They're not gonna ban WhatNot people from Comic Cons. They're fans like everybody else. I know a ton of people who go there as fans and they buy stuff, they keep some for themselves, and then they go back home and they sell the rest on WhatNot. It pays for their whole trip. It pays for their whole trip. You can't ban people that buy books and resell them. Tons of people do that. Just because they do it on a platform that's called WhatNot, that everybody likes to villainize, doesn't mean these people need to be banned.
whatever it is, the seller where they they have the badge and they're in there
Mhm.
early.
Yes, I talked about this already. Tons of exhibitors, some WhatNotters that work for WhatNot, they do get exhibitor badges. They get to go to the lines early. It's not a ton of them. Every 10 by 10 space. So we had a 20 by 20 space in New York, right? We had a 20 by 20 space because again, and I'm gonna, man, I just have to say this. I hate to do this. You weren't even in New York, man. You weren't even there. Anyway, we got a 20 by 20 space in New York, and we had 11 exhibitors badges. We had 11. So I don't know. WhatNot probably had a 60 by 60 space. And you can buy extra badges for sure. But oh man, just saying you can't you can't fault people for having a business and for getting in line. Let's just say there were 50 people. Right? There's not. I promise you there was not. There was not 50 people from WhatNot getting in line. Let's say there were 50 people in line from WhatNot in Peach Momoko's booth. Let's say there were 50 people in line specifically from WhatNot. I promise you there weren't even 50 people in there with WhatNot badges getting stuff that worked for WhatNot. That still would not stop people, real fans. It still would not stop normal humans from getting their signatures.
Is what's happening. So apparently the stories that out at New York Comic Con, Peach was there, and Peach Momoko, and she was selling a bunch of signing stuff and all this stuff, and giant lines were forming for her, of course. But of course, before the con even started, these are people with badges, exhibitor badges and stuff. Most of them sneak in with stores or they're through.
I don't know if I call it sneaking in. They get in with stores, yes.
WhatNot and stuff like that. Now, what I've been hearing is they were doing short boxes worth of signings.
Another one with the short box. Again, Peach should not have allowed people to bring short boxes.
They were pushing their limits, and then they would get back in line, and fights were either almost breaking.
Fight. Singular. Fight. 2 people were douchebags.
Out or were breaking out at Comic-Con about the line. And the main cause of this is the resellers and WhatNotters.
No. You do not know that, and you cannot say that. The main cause of that fight was a dude with the VIP badge who thought retailers, you don't know if they were WhatNotters, apparently had stuff getting signed before him, right? When the prices are jacked through the roof off, makes up. Well, yeah, of course, that always does. So you don't know that was the case, and it was the guy with the VIP badge that freaked the shit out and went off on these guys.
What they're doing is the same thing they did with the acetate gate. They're buying them all up. And you know what? I bet
You can't buy all the signatures up. You can't. You know what? That's the thing, lad. That's my point, brother. It's not. It's not. Every con is not drama. YouTubers, all these guys over here, all these YouTube guys on the side, they thrive off this. Guys, this is how they make their money. They make money from drama and doing videos and giving their opinion about it and getting clicks and views and reach. That's how they make their money, by sensationalizing the drama. In the very beginning of this video, I pulled on my Facebook and I showed how much stuff was actually freaking awesome on here. Tons of positivity. Tons of people had great experiences at New York. And my Facebook doesn't want to load now for some reason, but tons of people had great experiences at New York Comic Con. Oh yeah, I was showing it. What happened to be my employees. The very first post I pulled up when I opened this up was Sora Sung. She had look at this amazing experiences. She met all these people. 36 more pictures of people not getting in fights. Just awesome people connecting, right? One of my employees connecting and doing stuff. Sajad having a great experience at New York. I'm friends with these people. Every single post I see is all positive stuff. Every single one from these creators is positive stuff. This guy met Ryan Brown, who was at my booth. We flew him in from Ireland. He had amazing experience, guys. Amazing experience. What am I on? I'm on Montesecco. I've had a bottle of champagne. I'm almost all the way through the bottle. Man, as a lawyer, all this cause chat has triggered me. That caused two people fighting. Yeah, listen, I don't know. WhatNot didn't tell him. Man, I hear you, Mr. Howes. I mean, come on. The two people fight. WhatNot didn't pay them to start fighting. WhatNot didn't do anything to make them. It's just people. No, man, that's not Rick James. That can't happen, bro. I need way more than that. I need way more than that. Way more. So what they started doing, Rick James, good point here. What they started doing is, I have to give them the names of the people who are picking up the badges, and then they have to show ID to get that badge. Now, it doesn't stop anything. It doesn't mean that they can't. It doesn't mean that they can't. I can't say Joe Schmo. I can't say I'm Rick James is going to show up and pick up a badge, and then you can go and start a fight in Peach Momoko's line. But at least they're trying to get a little bit of control on it, right? Anyway, look at Facebook. This is all positive stuff, right? It's positive stuff. These guys are meeting each other. This guy didn't like Royal for Night. Marat Michaels got the draw over Herb Trimp. I showed all this stuff already. This is fantastic. I'm sure if I refresh it, that's probably what this is, if it ever loads. I'm sure there's going to be lots more positive New York stuff as my stuff loads, right? Anna Zuo, she had a great time with James Dawson and Cal Nagu. There's Cal Nagu, great dude. She's hanging out. There's James is blurry in the background. She had a great time in New York. I didn't even get to see her. It was so busy. Kincaid's dropping her persuasion book. There's all kinds of cool stuff happening. James Dawson is doing it. Look at all these cool convention pictures of these two dudes, James and Rich, hanging out, getting to know each other, being at conventions. I think I'm in that picture. Yeah, there's me right there. It's me and Kimberly and Spencer. Archer and Lucio. A bunch of cool people. Anyway. Yeah, there's Spencer. Spencer hanging out with Alan Qua. Look at that. How cool is that? They're not fighting. How come there's no fights? Where's the WhatNot people ruining the conventions? They're ruining the conventions. They're being ruined. Nope. It's only on YouTube where you see all the drama about people complaining about convention, about how terrible conventions are being ruined by WhatNot. It's terrible. WhatNot must be stopped. It's the most worst thing ever.
And it's the same people. I bet you the same people are involved as well. 100%. I
whatever you're saying, 100%, I guarantee it's not true.
know they were there. I saw pictures. I bet you the same people.
Nerdy Girl, Skeff, the evil WhatNot sellers, they're the ones in line ruining everything. I guarantee they're the same people. I promise you, it's these people that are ruining everything. I experienced this when I was growing as Comics Elite. I gotta tell you, man, the biggest, most successful people get the most hate. They get the most hate. I'm telling you. Craig, I don't know how the crap even occurred at C2E2. Zipper's badge actually paid the half percent. Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's how it works, man. People being sensitive now that I'm a collector, and I ain't mad about it. If you're a reseller, good for you. Yeah, that's your hustle, man. That's what I'm saying. Comic community is definitely evolving, man. I didn't go over a lot of good stories. Yeah, lots of cool stuff, Rexness. So much cool stuff. It was 4 days, yeah. Oh, cool. Comics with Bueller. What's up, man? All 4 days, it was amazing. I feel you, man. It was great. I had a great time. Got to see so many people. Great. WhatNot? Well done, sir. Well done. Well done. Jealousy people put themselves. Yeah, man, that is true, Nathan. There's a lot of jealousy out there. People don't want to work. Just saying.
Forums all involve the same sellers. I also want to tell you, I know of this happening at Vegas Con too, with WhatNot sellers going and just keep buying, just buying them up and reselling them.
Yes, that's what happens. People buy stuff and then they resell it. It happens in every single hobby. Every single hobby. That's how I grew. I started as a dude running around the convention with a wheelie bag, a suitcase full of comics. Ugh, just saying.
They go sell them, come back, buy more, buy them all.
Yes, yes.
So
That's
basically
what
what happened is what I've heard and what I read in a report is I believe on Sunday, Peach Momoko said no mo. I know I always say no mo Moko because she's the most hyped artist of this.
No, man, none of these YouTubers were there. None of these YouTubers were there. I was there all 4 days. All 4 days. I had a 20 by 20 booth for Comics Elite. My publishing company, Merc Publishing, and the newly formed Legends Publishing, go check them out, had a 10 by 20 booth. Tons of my good friends were in our artist alley. My business partner, Jamie Tyndall, had a booth over in Artist Alley. Tons of guys I know business with. I walked around, talked to everybody. Everybody had a fantastic show. It was literally a record-breaking show. Most sales ever for at least 7 people I talked to. 7 people had record-breaking sales at New York Comic Con. Where's all the videos about that? But you don't hear about him. You know why? Because WhatNot and Peach Momoko, somebody got in a fight and Peach Momoko. Shut up. You guys don't know shit. You weren't even there. You're not in the industry. That's my problem with a lot of these people. They're not in the industry. They talk about the industry, but they're not in the industry. They're not working in the industry. They don't know the creators. They're not at the conventions. They're not at the dinners. They don't talk to the people who actually are creating the comics and are making the deals happen and who are making the sales, who are running the lines, who are flying the creators out. They don't have those conversations. They're not privy to those conversations because they're sitting at home talking about it instead of being involved in it.
Last couple years, no more Moko. Well, she said Moko and left the con. Stopped. She couldn't take it anymore. When you push an artist like that to the brink and they actually realize what you're doing, that it's all about resell and holding up lines and asking for more and doing all this.
But here's the problem, man, Xbox Gamer, is that it was probably 2 people. 2 people, the VIP guy. And you know what? Maybe she did feel pressure all weekend from people putting pressure on her. Fans, flippers. I'm sure that's a thing that happened. I'm sure when you're that red hot, there were a ton of people wanting to get a piece of Peach Momoko and get signatures from her. I showed my employees on Facebook. They got pictures taken with her. They were super happy. She's throwing up little peace signs behind her booth. They loved getting to meet her. They couldn't wait to go get to meet her again. And they were in line for 3 hours to get her signature. And they left because it was too long of a line. I got it. I totally got it, man. And if she was that pissed off, she needs to learn how to run her line better. She needs to get a handler or just go sit at Midtown the whole time. There were no problems at Midtown. Midtowns know how to run a line, right? So Xbox Gamer, you're absolutely right, bro. 100%. Bear F had a great time. Stop by our booth. Thanks, man. I super appreciate the support, bro. WhatNot Artist Alley was amazing. Exactly. You only see stupid drama because that's all YouTubers can talk about is the drama, right? That's all they can talk about.
Stuff and causing chaos, fights. It does not make it fun for the artist, and it doesn't make fun for the true people that are there. Yeah, maybe someone gets 2 books signed, one to sell, one to keep, but they're a fan. You know what I mean? But when you guys got short box people trying to line their goddamn pockets so they can make a killing on WhatNot, and WhatNot's helping them, and they have exhibitor badges, and then they're early, and all this bullshit, they are ruining Comic-Con now, not only for fans, but for artists. And I told you this was going to happen.
But you're wrong. You're so wrong, man. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You got to appreciate Billy's passion, man. WhatNot is ruining comic conventions for people. Come on, man. Do you know how many hundreds of people got comics from Comics Elite, WhatNot sales, that they would never have been able to get something otherwise? And we started everything at $1. My team kicked ass. They're up past midnight doing sales on Sunday. I wish you could go back and watch that sale. They're exhausted. They're tired. They're still throwing up sketches, remarks, signatures. Yeah, Comics with Bueller. It was packed the whole time, man. Yeah, the entire time it was packed. I went to Artist Alley twice. And one time I spent like an hour and a half sitting at Ryan Kincaid's booth because I didn't want to walk out of there. He's one of my best friends. Talked to him forever. And then the other half hour I spent at Sora's booth because I didn't feel like walking out of there. It was packed. It was crowded. I didn't get to see half my friends because it was so busy. But come on, man. For real. Come on, Billy. WhatNot is ruining comic book conventions. Why don't you go to a convention and then tell me about it?
A while ago with all the other bullshit, and it's continuing to happen. Now it's
But it's not.
affecting artists, okay?
It's not. It's one isolated event. You have no effing clue if any WhatNot seller was involved, not WhatNot as a business, a WhatNot seller, because they're separate. Somebody can be a WhatNot seller. They can be a WhatNot seller and do something totally effed up and has nothing to do with WhatNot. Nothing to do with WhatNot. It's that terrible choice from that individual.
I don't know what else to say.
Maybe she should just stop saying stuff, bro.
Except that. You people are going to come in here. Well, people are going to comment, well, again, what's wrong? Everyone sells. It's okay to sit in line and sell your book. Dude,
Yes, it is. It is okay to come in and sell your book, man. It is. I'm saying it.
it's the way they're doing it.
Which is how? Getting a line early? Buying all the comics? You mean good business sense? Paying the money to get to taking time away from your family, finding lodging, finding a way to get there to the convention, right? Getting to the convention, getting up early and getting there, hauling all your books around, getting those books signed, bringing those signed books back to wherever you're going to sell them, setting up, going live on WhatNot, taking your time. You're exhausted, keeping that energy level high, getting your buyers to want to buy the books, taking all those books, keeping them safe and protected, repacking them, getting them back home and then shipping them out and doing it all again for your next sale. That's a lot of effing work, man. That's a lot of work. So the way they're doing it the way they're doing it is hard work. And they're doing it for their fans. They're doing it for comic fans. They're doing it to make money. And it's hard freaking work. And shitting on people that are trying to have a business and hustle is a crappy thing to do.
There is a serious problem here, and
I agree. The serious problem here is YouTubers, and yes, Billy, you're one of them, bro. I love you as a friend. We can talk about this later. We've had tons of disagreements and still, but I like that I can disagree with my friends and still be friends with them. Not a lot of people are capable of doing that. I'm capable of doing that, and I hope Billy is also. The problem here is YouTubers. Many YouTubers, not just Billy right now, I'm on Billy's channel, but the other dude I talked about too, talking shit about stuff they don't know anything about. You're not there. You're not there. You don't know these people. You're not friends with these people. You don't talk to these people.
it's affecting everyone. I don't know what to do, guys, but
I just told you what to do, bro. Stop doing videos like this until you're at a convention and you know what's happening.
I'm telling you, WhatNot is changing everything.
Yes, it is. It's changing everything. It's changing everything. 9,000 followers, 43,000 items sold. It's changing everything. You are correct. When you smart business people get on board with changes in an industry, the automobile industry, everybody's making an effing electric car. Is it the right thing to do? Probably not. Do your research on them. Make more emissions to make the car, to make the battery and generate the electricity than they're saving. But it's the cool thing to do. Everybody wants to buy those cars. So guess what everyone's doing? They're all making electric cars or they're going to be left behind. You have to adapt with the times. Dudes that have stores and they're just sitting there with their stores waiting for people to walk into their store to buy their keys off of their wall, they're missing out because they could be live on Facebook, they could be live on WhatNot, they could be on Instagram, they could be on YouTube selling stuff, they could be selling stuff everywhere. So you're either going to adapt or you're going to get left behind.
For our experience at Comic-Cons.
But you don't go to Comic-Cons. You're not at the Comic-Cons. What do you mean by our experience? You probably go to Arizona Comic-Con, and that might be it because you live in Arizona. What Comic-Cons are these YouTubers going to? What Comic-Cons are these YouTubers going to that they're talking about? They're running their mouth about stuff that they have no idea what they're talking about.
They are ruining it.
No, they're not. They're not ruining it. Okay, I got to get to this. Let me finish this. I can barely take this video, but I'm going to show you guys a point that I made on Facebook to another dude. I'm going to let this play. I'll try not to interrupt it. I'm going to let it play.
And you WhatNot sellers that are doing this, bring
Oh my God. Oh, Billy. WhatNot sellers that are doing what? And you just flicked them all off. You just said F you to all those WhatNot sellers. Come on, man. Okay, so I guess you're saying that to me because I'm a WhatNot seller and I send my guys in line to get signatures and come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
bring it. I know you're YouTubers. Come talk some shit to me.
Okay.
I will tear you apart.
Yes, I'm here.
I will eat you.
Do
I
it.
eat
I'm
Green
here.
Beret YouTubers for breakfast.
Okay.
This is bullshit.
All right. Billy, challenge accepted. Eat me for breakfast. Remember seeing The Matrix? Remember? What's he do? I'm here, sir. I'm here. I'm here. I'm a WhatNot seller. I'm a WhatNot seller. I've sold a couple things on WhatNot. I have a YouTube channel. Be more than happy to talk to you, sir. Challenge accepted.
Stop it. Money isn't everything. Money isn't everything.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Why do you have a YouTube channel? Why do you have a YouTube channel, Billy? Why do you have a YouTube channel? Because you make money from your YouTube channel. Why do you sell comic books on your website? Because you make money selling comics on your website. You do this to make money. I do it to save you guys money. I do it to save money. Okay, that's your stick. Got it. You do this to make money. Just like everybody in every industry makes money. So you're a hypocrite.
And if that's not what it is, and you're looking for popularity, believe me,
Looking for popularity. See the hypocrisy? Come on, man. You're being such a hypocrite. You're screaming on YouTube right now. If I was looking for popularity, I would do. When's the last time I was on my own YouTube channel? It's been a while. Come on, man. You're looking for popularity. Look at that. Come on, brother. You're being a hypocrite again. It's not about money. It's not about popularity, says the YouTuber who makes money on YouTube, that has a website that makes money on his website, that does exclusives to make money on exclusives. Come on, man.
you're a fucking nerd.
Yes, we are. We're all nerds.
Okay? I'm a nerd. All right?
Yep, we're all nerds.
Right? You aren't popular.
I don't want to be.
No one gives a shit
Well, you want to be popular.
about you.
Okay, there you go. Whew, that was intense. Oh, man. Come on, Billy. Well, hey, I accepted your challenge, bro. Eat me for breakfast. Do it. Eat me for breakfast. I just told a grown man to eat me. Yeah, just saying. Okay. All right, let me show you this other thing. I know it's already been an hour and 16 minutes. Thank you, everybody who's dealt with my ridiculousness for this long. I apologize and thank you for sticking around this long. I can't, man. There's so many other videos I want to watch, but I just can't, man. I can't. I mean, here's another one. Hold on. Here's another one just popped up. Spilling the tea on WhatNot. The rumors, the drama. Oh, that's 3 months ago. Oh, I'd love to react to her, whoever the hell she is. Ooh, she's got 15,000 views. I should react to that one. Maybe I should just start doing reaction videos. I just can't, man. I just can't. Look, New York Comic Con 2022. That's what I searched for. I just can't, man. Yeah, I had to go live, man. I've been seeing too much bullshit. Now the acetate gate, I get it. The acetate gate, I mean, come on, people deserve to be called out for that. You know what I'm saying? I always wonder if they see my booth when they're walking around through these shows. Near mint condition. Look at all those people. Look at all those people having a terrible time. There, let's look. Oh man. Look, there's a fight. Look, quick, there's a fight. Look. Oh, statues. Look at all the people fighting over the statue. Get them.
Not for our kids.
Look at all those people having a miserable time.
I can't even read. Okay.
Oh, they're fighting over this stuff.
Footage. I think she may put it on our TikTok.
Oh, look, there's some WhatNotters. Look, those guys are WhatNotters somewhere. Look, that guy. Nope, him. He's secretly a WhatNotter running to get signatures. Look, he's ruining the industry for everybody. He's ruining it. I know this guy, by the way. Hand over the hero guy. Super cool guy. Go support his website. Look, hold on. There's going to be a fight any minute. Any minute. This guy has to walk around the booth. No, probably not. What else is happening? Where's the fight? Oh,
That's adorable.
That's little ninja guys. That's
Everybody else
cool.
sells online for a lot.
Comic cons are basically anime cons anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. Ooh, 3,600. That's by
Let's see what kind of omnis.
it's kind of by Merc. Merc was over here at 34, 35, 34. Over there was Merc Publishing.
Gosh.
Ooh, Simon
That's
Bisley
the
artwork. That's
Simon.
nice.
There's the Comic Mint.
Yep, Comic Minute. Shannon Mayer. Got to meet him. Inky was over there doing some signings. So over here's a lightsaber booth. Comic Sleep is right behind the lightsaber booth. Let's see where that goes real quick.
Bayonetta.
Sorry, sidetrack. Wasn't planning on
You
doing
look
this.
awesome.
That was a blade. You know, I
My
just want to make
can't
great
wait to get
comics, man.
Bayonetta 3.
Oh, so there's
All right,
Midtown.
I think this.
So Midtown's right here, right? If you go to the right down this row, You'll run right into
Yeah,
Comic
here was
booth.
Midtown Comics.
Yeah, there's Midtown. They had
And think
graphic
about
novels 20%
taking my
off. Good
camera.
for them.
Print a couple of them like Emma.
Reply back to that.
Have the video games over
28. He's way down there now.
here. Oh,
Anyway, look at all these people fighting. Look at all the terrible stuff happening. Look at all these people. Look, guys, Comic-Cons
that
are
is
ruined.
amazing.
Oh, man, look.
Yeah.
Look, Comic-Cons are ruined. WhatNotters have ruined Comic-Con. Look at this. This whole convention has been ruined by these WhatNotters. And you know how I know? Here's how I know. Because YouTubers who weren't there say Comic-Cons are now ruined. They're ruined, guys. Just don't even bother going to a convention. Look at how ruined they are. Look at this.
Oh man.
You'll never be able to buy stickers again. That guy's never
really
coming.
good conversation yesterday.
Trying to win. He's never coming to another show again.
The one that wrote
WhatNotters have ruined the Comic-Cons.
and drew it.
Michael
Sorry.
Golden, creator Rogue, he's never going again. He's an artist alley now.
Teenage sensation.
He told you, creator
Michael
Rogue.
Golden.
Just ruined. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Here there's Scott's, Inhyuk, Kale. Friends of mine. Love them. Love the Scott guys run the booth. Fantastic people. Love them to death. Some of the nice, I'll tell you something. Some of the nicest people in comics have got to be the Scott's Collectible people. Fucking love those guys, man. Love those guys. Dan, James, the whole team. Look at Inhyuk. Freaking working his ass off. Head down, drawing his heart out. Kale drawing his heart out for commissions. The work these guys do, talk about hardest working people in comics. Man, these dudes are on it. On it. Good for them.
Peach promote. Oh my gosh. Her line was crazy yesterday.
Oh, her line's crazy.
luck, man.
Oh, this guy's in line for Peach. Where's the
Indie
fight?
artist.
Watch out. It's going to go down.
Sir Arthur Adams. Had the pleasure of interviewing him before.
Yes, talk his wife. She's fantastic. Super cool lady. But you know what? No, just, I'm sorry. Cons are ruined. Don't even watch this. Don't even watch it, guys. Cons are ruined forever. Forever. Because of WhatNotters. Where's that video? Oh, I missed it. Oh, this guy. WhatNot sellers exposed. Exposed. They're exposed. Whatever. Man, people irritate me. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Let me stop sharing my screen for a minute. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Man, some people, they take pride in calling out bullshit and calling out shit. Let me hold on. Move my camera. There we go. See Megatron over there? Oh, I left his eyes on. Damn it, his batteries died. Shit. Anyway, his eyes glow. You know what, William? There might be. There's scums on every platform. There's some scums on YouTube. Me? Just kidding. There's some scums on YouTube. There's some scums all over the place. There's some scums on eBay. Does that mean we need to stop eBay? There's some scums on Facebook. Should Facebook be shut down? There's scums everywhere, bro. Okay. All right, let me get this up real quick for you guys. Sorry, give me a second here. I'll throw these up on a PowerPoint. Maybe I can just pull them up by themselves. Okay, let me see if I can show this out here. All right, so I think I blocked everybody out of this. Okay. I think I blocked all the people's names out of this, but this is just another thing. So this happened on Facebook today. This guy comments, wow, all the bullshit going on. Hold on, let me get my angry voice on. Hold on, let me figure out my voice. What grade's my Hulk? 7.5. 7.5. Wow, all the bullshit going on at New York Comic Con, especially with Peach. SMH. People can be such assholes, especially exhibitors, vendors. The real fans, aka the attendees, will always come first, comma. Y'all need to set something up at a different time outside of the con to have y'all stuff done. So people can be such assholes, especially exhibitors and vendors. Yeah. And the first line, guys, first line. Wow, all the bullshit going on at New York Comic Con. All the bullshit. I was there for 4 days. I saw zero bullshit. Zero bullshit. Now, according to YouTube and some negative people, this dude says, what's happening? What is Peach? A real fan would have gotten there before exhibitors. Here we go with real fans, right? Wow, I knew this happened. Yes, I buy sell for profit, but always try to keep my prices below market value, manageable. So this guy's a flipper. Good for him. And I said, all the bullshit. Was there more than this one incident caused by two jerks? Maybe not categorize an entire convention with tens of thousands of people and thousands of artists and retailers by the acts of two people. And I said some more. Well, let's get into what else I said. Let's get into what else I said to this dude. So I'll expound upon those comments. I think I blocked all the names out to protect the innocent because, you know, you never want anybody screaming at you, but whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so here, let me show you this other. So here's the rest of the reply. All the bullshit. Was there more than one incident caused by two jerks? I already talked about this. I was there all 4 days, and it was an awesome event. So many pics with friends and fans and customers and retailers and partners. The comic community is full of love and respect. Don't let the 1% who are assholes, which every industry has, define it. And the guy replied to me, I expand on these. There's love and respect, which is fantastic. However, there's a lot that isn't. It's just time we call out the crap that goes on. We should call out the crap that goes on. What up, Okinawa Jarhead? Hey, man, you were at New York all 4 days, or at least 2. I saw you 2, I think, of the 4. Mr. Okinawa Jarhead, did you think that there was tons of drama at the convention? And did WhatNotters ruin conventions? Did WhatNot sellers ruin New York Comic Con? Okinawa Jarhead, give me your opinion. It's not New York Comic Con, but the whole industry as a whole. So many people just look the other way and let shitty bullshit happen. Okay. And I said, he goes into it and he says 50%. Let me see if I can actually find that page. Hold on. No, damn it, I didn't expound upon it. He basically says 50% of the people are jerks. Right? He says 50% of the people are jerks. You're just going to have to trust me on this. Just go on Facebook if you want to see it. 50%, you clearly have no idea what's happening at cons. And judging an entire convention on the acts of two people is ridiculous. At this point, you just want to be negative and angry and spread that viewpoint. I was there. I'm at all these shows. Well, not all of them, majority of them. 99% is love, respect, happiness, commissions, comics, prints, fandom, cosplay, pictures, smiles, and positive experience because that's what it is. Don't let these guys tell you otherwise. And then he replies to me, I do know what's happening at cons. Okay. Or you don't know me. You don't know me or anything. You're right. I don't fucking know you, dude. I don't know you. You're absolutely right. I don't know you. All I know is you made a post saying Comic-Cons suck, right? I'm really glad it was a great experience for you. Thank you. A lot of cons have been great for me. 2. Well, that's great. But I've, like other, have experienced the worst too. So yeah, who are you to say it's not 50%? Well, I'll tell you who I am to say it's not 50%. Everyone's experiences are different. Yes, they are. And no one can go to all the cons or held the same cons usually. Okay. I'm not being negative. Yes, you are. I'm being completely realistic. No, you're not. Which you refuse to be. No, I don't. if you aren't going to try and improve things and make things better by even recognizing there are major issues that need to be addressed, you're part of the problem. There's not major issues, dude. That's what I'm saying. There's not major issues. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Comics and Bueller. Check that shit out. There was a line for all 4 days. I went over to the WhatNot booth one time to talk to a couple dudes. I couldn't find them. The line was wrapped around the booth, and I was like, I'm too busy, right? So here's what I replied to this dude. I said, in this, I'm not going to get too much, but here's my point. My comment got cut off. I said, what are the major issues? Here's some major issues that have happened this year. A retailer, one retailer, made a bootleg exclusive, Acetate Gate, right? Acetate Gate. Peach Momoko, 2 people got in a fight at a line. Wholesalers buy stuff and resell it. And a live sale app is growing and making waves. That's WhatNot. Those are 4 things that everyone's talking about this year, right? WhatNot, sellers on WhatNot, Peach Momoko, and Acetate Gate. 4 things. How many conventions have there been this year? How many people have attended those conventions? What about the hundreds, literally hundreds of thousands of families and fans who have gone and had amazing time? Tens of thousands of fans who have got some amazing exclusives. Hundreds of thousands of fans got to meet their favorite artists and get stuff signed. I could go on and on. What about all the good stuff? What about all the good stuff? I guess that just doesn't matter. Guys, I've been rambling for an hour and a half. I really just had to get this off my chest, man. You know? Yep. You know, my money would be on Ariel. My money would be on Ariel. I think Ariel would kick Peach's ass. I'm just saying. Yeah. Take your level-headed logic out of here. I know, right? Holic Core, what am I thinking? How many people call you Holic Corpse? I bet a shit ton do, right? Holic Core. Got to meet Molina, and he got one of his. Oh, shit, that is awesome, Pat. It was probably the Batman 118, right? Appearance of Abyss, the Cal Nagu cover. That's awesome. Craig 69, yes. Yes, you would. Craig 69 would destroy Comic-Cons forever. If he went there, they'd be like, no. Convention-wide? Think about it, bro. Convention-wide? There's a lot of exclusives at cons nowadays, right? So anyway, guys, here's my whole point of this whole rant, okay? Don't listen to YouTubers who, number one, weren't there. They weren't fucking there. Number two, they're creating sensationalism for likes, clicks, subscriptions, all that shit. By the way, like, subscribe. Well, I didn't even say it yet. See, I'm a terrible YouTuber. Like, subscribe, all that shit, right? Comment. Drew and Kyle do all that stuff. Don't believe the guys who weren't there. They're creating hype just for clicks and likes. Don't believe the guys that say shit like, oh, everyone's doing it just to make money. Well, why the F are you on YouTube? To make money, duh, right? So just don't believe the bullshit, man. You got to see through it, okay? You got to see through it. That's kind of it, man. That's kind of it. I just wanted to vent, ramp around that. You guys, hey, I'm here. I'm a bottle of champagne deep in. I had some how do we say this? Prosecco. There it goes for some Prosecco. I'll give you guys. Let's have a Q&A. 5-minute Q&A. Pick a topic and I'll rant about it. Pick a topic and we'll just talk about it. Let me lean back. Let me lay back a little bit. Get a little comfortable. There we go. Okay. Let's just talk about some shit. I'll continue to watch them. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I would too. Hey, thanks, Scotty. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I've been wanting to do more. I talk to Drew and Kyle all the time about doing more videos on YouTube. I really should do some more. I really should do some more. You know, I listen. Here's why I think that, because you know, my YouTube feed pops up, and then I see a lot of these guys talking about stuff, and part of me is like, "Oh, Slavic one, are you Slavic? I'm Slavic. My name is Shawn Hadachko from Czechoslovakia. I'm Slovakian also. Any good cons in around Indiana? Oh man, not really, dude. Maybe Indiana Comic Con. Craig, are you effing kidding me right now? I have given so many people notes. I'm gonna do this again about Craig effing 69's books. Message me on Facebook. You probably already did. House of Dragons. I like it. I like House of Dragons way more than I like the other one, Lord of the Rings. I was trying to overlook a lot of the problems with Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. I was trying to overlook a lot of problems with it. I just can't anymore. I just can't. Lexington's pretty good, yeah. Yeah. All right, watch this. Craig, you're just gonna have to drive your ass out here again. That says 69, I promise. I'm gonna send you every fucking bad idea book I have in the store. They're getting ready for Wave 2. Glad I caught this live. Thanks, lad. Thanks, man. You know what? It's just I gotta call the bullshit out, man. I promise you a couple things. So, Billy, again, I consider Billy my friend, man. He's a great dude. He puts a lot of work. That dude is one of the hardest working dudes in comics, man. He puts so much work into his videos. I admire him for how much work he puts into his FLC videos. I totally I don't have a lot of admiration for a lot of people in the industry. He works his ass off. Good for Billy, but he's way off base on this last video he just made. Way off base. And I'll be more than happy to talk to him about it. Hey, he called out WhatNotters. I'm down, man. I'm down. Yeah, Scotty said, bro, comics have been this year cons are back. They are back. Screw it. Saturday, sure, man. Let me know. Saturday. I'm here this weekend. Craig, come Sunday. Craig, you have a personal invite to my private suite at Lucas Oil Stadiums for the Colts game on Sunday. Come Saturday, stay the night in a hotel. Sunday, private invite to my suite. Craig, message me, brother. Scotty, you got to support, man. I appreciate that. That's fun. I'm just a man. I'm just a guy, man. I'm just a guy. Hey, nice Piston fan. Very cool, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad Ernie took care of you, man. Ernie is very passionate about comics too. He'll totally hook you up. Josh Wentz, hey, I appreciate you stopping by, bro. It's so busy at these conventions. I'm pulled 100 different directions. Hope you got to meet Ryan Brown and Don McTagg. Were you there when Ebass was there too? Hope you got to meet them also. All right. Craig, you got a +1. You got a +1. You got a +1. Piston fan Indy. Buy a ticket to the game. You gotta buy your own ticket. Any ticket anywhere in the stadium. And I'll get you up to my suite. You gotta send me a message on Facebook though. Message me on Facebook. Hey guys. So we're just totally wasting time right now and shooting the shit. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your fandom for the comic community. Keep being fans of comics. Keep reading comics. Keep buying comics. Like I always say, man, buy whatever you like. If you like it, buy it. Don't listen to the haters. If you like it, buy it. Collect whatever you want to collect. I want to collect every issue that has a piece of poop on it. Okay, whatever. Good luck finding those comics. I want to collect all the comics that have, yeah, message me, Piston fan. Remind me, I'm Piston fan. Okay, I'll be like, who's this random dude messaging me? Um, yeah, I'm just saying, like, uh, if you like it, buy it. If you want to collect it, collect it. I want to collect every Miss Marvel cover. Don't let somebody say Miss Marvel's stupid. You shouldn't collect Miss Marvel. Fuck you, man. I like Miss Marvel. Do whatever you want. Collect whatever you want. The community is huge. Golden Age, Bronze Age, exclusives, keys, graded comics. I know a dude that said, I only collect 9.2s. I thought that was the coolest dude in the world. He's like, I only buy a comic if it's a 9.2. And I was like, that is so fucking cool, man. He said, I guess still get the comic I like, and I get to save a shit ton of money because everybody wants 9.8s. And 9.2 is still near mint minus. He's like, so I collect everything that's a near mint minus. And I was like, that is freaking awesome, man. Good for you. Anyway, all right, guys. I really like Born of Blood. Nice Slavic one. Born of Blood is really cool, man. Issue. So I just got to read. God, I'm the publisher of these books, and I'm behind in reading them sometimes. Miss Me on number 5. It comes out. It's in stores next week. Miss Me on number 5. I loved it. I forgot how much I loved it. Death Rage number 1. If you haven't read Death Rage number 1, go give Death Rage a shot. I'm a huge fan of my own. I mean, of course, I'm publishing it, but God, I honestly, being honest here, Death Rage was my least favorite comic. We hired an editor. He did some rewriting. We added some pages of Death Rage number 1. I love it. Those pages transform that book. Love it. Give Death Rage a shot. And of course, Born of Blood. Man, Giaris, how she becomes Queen of Sparta. You got to check it out. There's some great stuff happening with Giaris. You do not want to miss it. Get on board with Merc and get on board with Legends Publishing. We have 2 titles that are going to be in stores in December. The Glopple, a really cool Hero Kids book, and Bone Check, a really, really cool horror title by Cameron Johnson. You want to read these books, guys. Go to your comic shops right now and tell them, I want to pre-order Bone Check. It comes out on December 13th. It's a 3-issue series. All 3 issues are already done. It's going to be out in December, January, February. It just froze. There we go. Glopple is a 3-issue series. We already have the second series in the works. The Glopple is a 3-issue series. Issue 1, 2, and 3 are completely done. Going to be out January, February, March. And the second series will be out in April, May, and June. So little secret insight there to that kind of stuff happening. All right. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Let everybody, hey, choose your own experience, right? Okay. Let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you for the support. We love you all. Buy what you like, collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters. I know I'm going to get 1,000 messages about Billy because we did so much together for so long. He's a great friend. And the other dude that I was talking about, whatever his name is, hey man, this dude here, Sticky Goose, Mr. Goose. Hey, if you're mad at me, that's cool. Reach out to me. We'll do stuff together. That's cool too. I don't care, man. I love talking to people I disagree with. It's boring talking to people I agree with. Like, yep, I agree. It's boring. I'd rather mention stuff. Let's talk about stuff we disagree with. Maybe I'm wrong, and you can give me a different point of view, and I can change my viewpoint. I'm open to that. I don't give a shit. All right. No, Piston fan. I don't have one of those. I've been doing a lot of exclusives with Big Time Collectibles, Comic Kingdom Creative from Canada, a lot of shared exclusives. Most of the exclusives I'm doing now are the stuff I'm hosting of my own, are stuff from my own publishing companies. So Comics Elite is completely separate. I can get into the whole business stuff later if you guys are interested. It's really boring, but Comics Elite is technically two separate businesses. So there's Comics Elite, that's the website and whatnot. Then there's Comics Elite Live, which is the brick and mortar store and the Facebook Live channel. That's ran by Ernie and Vicky, completely autonomous. So those two stores are completely separate from the WhatNot channel and the website. Then there's Merc Publishing, which is a separate business. There's Legends Publishing, which is a separate business. And there's Artist Elite Publishing, which I also own. So there's 5 different businesses in the comic industry that I'm either owner or part owner or shared owner of. So Comics Elite will buy, just like any other store would, they'll buy an exclusive from Merc Publishing. They order through Merc Publishing directly. They order exclusives from Artist Elite. So I'm really doing a lot of exclusives with those businesses that are co-owned by me. So I have 2 hats, right? Dual hatting, but they are separate entities. So they get the same deal everybody else gets. Because if I did that, if Comics Elite took advantage, again, this is all boring shit, but if Comics Elite took advantage of, let's say, Merc and ordered a bunch of shit like cheap, Merc would lose money. You know what I'm saying? Same with the other businesses. So they have to be on the up and up and do the same deals as everybody else. Which publishing one is completely yours? Artist Elite is owned by me completely. It was founded by myself and Tyler Kirkham and Ali Garza. Mr. Agent Cub. Yes. The other ones, Merc and Legends, are both 50% owned by myself and Jamie Tyndall. We're business partners, 50% in those other 2 books. I'm the managing owner of Merc and Legends. Jamie is creative. He's in charge of creative for those 2. And then Murphy is huge. She wears many, many, many different hats when it comes to Merc. I have an office. I try to spend half my day at Comics Elite and then half my day at Merc. But I talk to both those teams all day long. And then Legends is really being managed by David Byrne. He was co-publisher of Scout Comics. He's now fully on board with Legends and Merc. He's doing a ton of stuff there too. So there's just so much business stuff. I could talk all day about the business stuff, but it's mostly boring. People don't care because it's YouTube. Everyone wants to hear about Pete Momoko's line. Everybody's destroying the comic industry, right? That's what everyone wants to hear. So I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm like. Again, man. Like this is what I know I said I was gonna wrap it up 20 minutes ago. But this is what I'm talking about. People that talk about the comic community, the comic industry, and they don't know shit because they're just YouTubers talking about it, right? I should do many more videos because I am in the industry. I know these people. They're my friends. I hear so much stuff in confidence about some of these guys share numbers with me. I know what these guys made in profit in these cons. I'll never talk about it. I know the numbers. Record sales at New York Comic Con for 7 of the 10 people I talked to directly about numbers. 7 of them said record sales. 10 of them, the other 3 said, this is way better than I thought. And I was like, was it your best convention ever? And they were like, no, not ever, but it's up there. And I was like, oh, snap. That is awesome to hear, man. So again, these guys that are talking about, oh, Comic Cons are ruined forever. And you know what? I'll tell you what. A lot of these dudes that are out there talking shit, they're not going to get on here and talk with me. They're not going to debate with me about comics and whatnot in the comic industry. You know why? Because I'm in the comic industry. Because I work that shit for 12 to 16 hours a day. I've proven myself in the comic industry. I'm not just talking about it. I'm not just out there running my mouth about shit that I don't know about, right? Oh yeah, don't get me started on the woke bullshit. Craig 69. Brah. I'll tell you, that is ruining comics. But I'll tell you something, it's going away a little bit. It's starting to fade away. Some of that woke crap about making everybody bisexual and this person's gay, and all of a sudden, just look at that Tim Drake series, right? Terrible. The art's terrible. The writing is terrible. Freaking terrible. 100%. Man, I should just. Again, I just don't have time. It's like, oh, hey, you should do a video about DC Comics making Tim Drake bisexual. I've had many people message me about that, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have time. If DC wants to blow that out their ass, that's on them. I'm too busy making other comics. I'm too busy coming up with ideas. I'll give you some sneak peeks real quick. Me and Jamie Tyndall have a series coming out. We haven't even announced it. It's called Jinkies. So imagine they're not Daphne and Velma, but imagine if Daphne and Velma got sucked into this alternate timeline, and all of a sudden they were like zombie hunter or vampire hunters, or they had to hunt monsters, right? All the rest of the Scooby-Doo team dies. The mystery machine turns into a giant monster truck. Scooby turns into a giant hellhound, and they have super sexy clothes on with swords and shit fighting bad guys. How cool of a series is that? Here's another one we have coming out we're working on. These are actively in production. Scripts are being done. Interior pages are being done. Here's another cool one. Imagine Jessica Zombie Hunter, right? Jessica Rabbit hunting zombies. Yes, please. And we can't. It's not Jessica Rabbit. Her name is Jessica. She's not Jessica Rabbit. And imagine if she had a rabbit friend whose name is not Roger, but she had a rabbit friend who was a zombie too. Yeah, we have an amazing writer working on this stuff. The dude's name is Neo. No, he's not the Matrix Neo. Hello. All right. He's not the Matrix Neo. He's writer Neo. So he's like this. Hold on. That's how ninjas type strips. I said scripts, not strips. Anyway. Good for them. When you have to go through desperate times to make sales, and you have to do desperate measures. That's kind of a desperate measure. None of the Merck books are returnable, and they probably will never be returnable because we believe in our product. We believe that when issue 4 comes out, you're going to wish you had issue 1 on the shelves because everyone's going to want to go buy issue 1. Yeah, God, some of those covers are just disappointing, aren't they? The Batman DC covers, they're so I should do another video about that shit. Disappointing. At a table once years ago, I hate when people say I may not remember because I probably don't remember, and then I look like some like snooty douchebag who just doesn't remember people. It's because I'm fucking old, bro. Mr. Bueller, if I don't remember, it's because I'm old. It's not because you're forgettable. It's because I'm old and I'm stupid. Just saying. You said across me at the table years ago, Comics for Portland. Yes, I do remember that. We talked about, yeah, man. I remember my wife was there. Kimberly went with me. Comics Pro Portland. It was a good comics. My first and only Comics Pro. Then COVID happened. Funny story about that. Remember when the board member dude got up there and was like, I'm gonna give a presentation about selling comics on Facebook. And I was like, this should be interesting. Because at the time, I mean, we Comics Week, for all intent purposes, we started the live sale on Facebook. Like, that was our thing, right? And that dude got up there and was like, it was almost like a family vacation slideshow. Here's me at Facebook. Here's me like clicking the clicker, right? Here's me outside Facebook. Here's me in Facebook. Here's me talking to Facebook about selling comics. And his advice was basically like, you should take a picture of your comics and people will buy them on Facebook. I was like, are you kidding me? We go live every day and make thousands of dollars on Facebook selling comics live. You're talking about posting a picture? Like, bro, what are you talking about? Because the guy just wanted to get up there and run his mouth. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm sure somebody somehow will get back to him, but so much in the comic community is about ego, and people are looking at me during that presentation like they're like looking at me, and after the presentation, people are like, "Hey, man, what'd you think about that presentation?" I was like, "I'm not trying. This is gonna sound douchey. I know how this sounds. I already know. I know how this sounds, and I apologize in advance." Yeah, see, Bueller's like, yeah, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, man. And then and the guy says, A bunch of guys looked at me, and they said this, not me. They were like, "Do they even know who you are?" And I was like, "Apparently not, because that presentation was a joke, 100% joke. But they can't put me up there on stage. I've been in the industry at that time, maybe like what, 3 years, 4 years, and these guys had stores for, 20, 30 years. The guy that founded Free Comic Book Day was there, and these people are too busy, kissing their own asses. It's the super good old boy club. I was like, come on, man. Like, let's talk about stuff that can really make them money. This, guy wanted to talk about his vacation to Facebook. Anyway, sorry, I sounded like a jerk right there. That's the kind of stuff that I can't talk. I'm talking about it now. In this video, I might get in trouble for it. Who knows? I don't care. But this is kind of stuff where you don't want to talk about it because it gets back to people, and then this industry is so small. Things get back to people, and then like legit, I've seen this happen where you'll miss out on something because somebody heard something you said to somebody once because you said something. It's just true, you know. Dang it, Friday weekend. Yeah, that was that weekend. Mr. Bueller, you are correct. You are correct. Thank God Craig's not here anymore. God, get that guy out of here. What are you even doing, Craig? I should do one of those things where people, like, when someone shows up in the chat, they have their own like videos. Like, Craig 69 is here, and it goes like do 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 do, and he has videos and people dance around and shit, and he's like, Craig 69 is here, Craig 69, yeah. And then it goes back to normal. It's like, hey, it's Craig. I would never do that because that's stupid, right? I would never do that. I'd be like, hey, Craig 69. That's Craig's video. Oh, no, wait. Craig 69. Craig is here. Craig 69. See, that's why I can't be on YouTube. I'm an idiot. All right, so I said I was going to stop this 20 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm totally just rambling and shooting the shit with you guys. Okay, so hey, like I say, man, don't listen to the haters. Buy what you like, collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters. Best advice I ever got was from my wife, Kimberly, the lovely and talented Kimberly. She said, Shawn, you got to stop spending all day thinking about what those haters are saying about you. She said, just do the right thing. Continue to sell comics, continue to be honest, continue to fix any errors that have happened, fix the things your employees have done wrong, continue to hire good people, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get things fixed and things will go in the right direction. I was like, you know what? You're right. And I took that advice to heart. I ignored the haters. There's so many of them out there that just hate over Comics Elite. Well, where are they now? Who cares? But best advice I got. So same thing, guys. Don't believe all the bullshit you hear on YouTube. Don't believe the bullshit, right? Make your own opinions. Again, I'm looking at it and it's right here on the screen. This press, here's dumpster fire. New York Comic Con's a dumpster fire. Really? Really? Was it a dumpster fire? Really, guys? Pressable defects? Like, come on, man. I'll talk to them too. I don't care. Special guest Nick GQ, whoever that guy is. I mean, come on, man. It wasn't a dumpster fire. It wasn't at all. Like, what's wrong with you? Slavic, it feels awesome. It was really cool. It was really, really cool to have that. Again, I get to see all the numbers, so I know what our numbers were for our best-selling comic ever, guys. Miss Me on #1. And I know those numbers were higher than some publishers have ever published. Other publishers that would be like considered our competitors. So I know that our numbers were higher. So man, that made me just so happy. It made me super happy. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's for real wrap it up now. Down to 37 people. Everybody's going to sleep. I'm putting everybody to sleep. All right. Thanks a lot. Buy what you like, collect what you want. To listen to the haters. Either one of these guys. I barely even looked at pressable defects, but I watched some of their video. This guy's angry as fuck down here, man. This dude with the yellow mask behind him, he's pissed at Kyle Willis. He's super pissed for some reason. Again, Mr. Goose, hey man, I don't care. I'm not hiding from anybody. I'm right here. I'll do a video with you anytime you want to. I don't care. Do it on your channel. I'm not trying to get likes and views and shit. Maybe we'll get you some likes and views. Billy, whatever, bro. We can talk. Hey, you called me out. Let's leave it at that. Billy, you called me out. You flicked off WhatNot sellers and you said, bring it. I'm right here. I'm not afraid of you. Well, I'm right here, bro. I ain't afraid of you. So let's have a fucking debate. Let's talk. You sit your ass in your house in Arizona, and I'll sit my ass here in Indiana, and we can talk about shit. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for the support. Have a great night. Get some sleep. And yeah, I'll say it again. Buy what you like, collect what you want. Listen to the haters. There's a lot out there. Have a great night, guys.